do you think Trump might have damaged the reputation of populist candidates? Like, let's say, because, you know, he did run as a populist candidate. Everyone thought, we knew he was lying, but a good portion of the country believed him. They believed in him that he was going to get health care to everybody. He was going to end these wars. He was going to bring in infrastructure. He was going to cut Medicare, Medicaid, and all that, and Social Security.
Right.
But he's going back on everything that he promised to his voters.
Yeah.
So do you think that later on this is going to have, you know, him running as a populist, but then turning his back on those supporters is going to have repercussions on other populist candidates that will stay true to their word? Like, let's say is Nina Turner or Bernie Sanders decides to run again, will that damage their reputation?
Right.
Because people won't believe them because they believe in Trump, but he went back on his word.
That's a good question. Thanks for the question. I think Trump is not damaging populist candidates any more than establishment candidates want to damage populist candidates. The reality of it is a populist candidate who would really do exactly what he or she says is a threat to either establishment parties, right? So let's be clear. Trump hasn't done any more damage to the idea, especially not with the people. The people will always look for a populist leader. The average person, because who was I watching yesterday? I forget who actually gave me this information, but the average American makes less than $20 an hour. No, not just the average American, like 50% of Americans make less than $20 an hour. And when that's the reality for the majority, for half of Americans, they are going to always look for a populist leader who can help change their material condition. Either establishment, and I don't think this is a controversial statement. This is not a statement to attack the Democratic Party, or you could take it as a statement to attack the Democratic Party, but neither party really is interested in doing the things that is necessary to help the material condition of the majority of Americans. This is just based on their policies over the last 40 years, 50 years. And so that being the case, it's not so much that Donald Trump has sullied the idea of a populist candidate. It's the fact that the establishment will never give way to a populist candidate. Somebody's literally going to have to be the Manchurian populist, right? They're going to have to go in guns blazing, rhetorically speaking. That's a bad time to use that phrase, right? They're going to have to go in full-throated neoliberal and then get in and reign as and that's a horrible phrase, but you get the picture. Go in as a neoliberal, end up being a populist, because the establishment, either party, is never going to really allow it. That's the biggest threat, not Donald Trump. Donald Trump is just a moron.